Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. How is everybody? I thought I'd do a reading on the beautiful new moon that is coming up. It is just days away. It's a new moon in Virgo, and I felt really compelled to work with certain kinds of stones lately. And yesterday I had to go out. I had to get howlite, I had to get turquoise, and I wanted to get some tiger eye and start working rose quartz. And I always feel before new moons I do this. I get very inspired about certain properties of stones, and I actually put them out here now because I want that energy close by. Like howlite increases our awareness of our goals and our ambitions, and it helps us achieve them by boosting our motivation, but it also relieves stress and anxiety and aids in creating a feeling of true purpose. And I need this because when I woke up, the new moon gets me really galvanized to create. And I put this on as soon as I woke up, and I was calm and focused. I have a lot like going on with phone calls and orders and jewelry orders and videos and a bunch of things. And as soon as I put it on, I really just aligned with how to do things. I was like, make your video that makes you feel great, write everything down 1, 2, 3, and everything started going extremely smoothly. And I love turquoise. I'm telling you, the combination of turquoise and tiger eye is just wonderful, because turquoise is the master healer stone, and it strengthens our meridians of the body with this beautiful subtle energy, and it enhances our communication between our physical and spiritual worlds. It really is a symbol of like friendship, and it stimulates romantic love. And then when we combine it with tiger eye, it helps us stay centered and calmly practical despite the ups and downs of life. And new moons can create this for us. We want to complete certain cycles so we can feel rushed or agitated, and it helps bring that energy down. And I really like that. And it keeps us in the best state of mind to deal with problems as they come without getting reactionary, overwhelmed, or hopeless. And I love these because these touch like right along the collarbone. And if you guys are interested in any of these pieces, I have them over on Instagram. You can DM me. I make them. They're made to order. I already have some in stock, but with made to order, I can just go get more stones quickly. They're right up the road, and then I can get them to you within 48 hours. I'll also have them placed in my store. But if you order direct off IG, you usually save anywhere between $10 and $20 off the taxes, the shipping, and everything, because it takes time for me to get everything into the shop. Where on IG I can just photograph and go tra-la. And I love statement collars. I feel like you just feel them pressed right against kind of like your chest, and there's something about it, the reminder of that. And it really, especially this one, is like nuclear calming, because I was like going through the grid. I have so much to do, and then all of a sudden I was so calm. New moons really do this to me, because I really like to get that one page completely read before I turn it to the next. So what I do is I get hyper gear, and then I realize, you know what, take a breath, take a pause, because that's really what this new moon is about. We are supposed to evaluate, what do we want to release, right? Let's not get things convoluted and overwhelmed. Let's take it easy and have a sense of calmness and presence in what we're doing, so we're able to like illuminate what is most important in this. So you guys, you have 3 choices today. Number 1 is Diana, focus intention. Hallelujah. Tiger eye is so good for that. Think about what you desire. Set your sights high. Expect the best possible outcome. Absolutely. When we get our energy fields and our higher reasoning like really in a good high vibration, going, of course I can do this, all is well, I have all the time in the world, we get ourselves situated, and then we don't feel like we're in any great rush. We just pressurize ourselves really for no reason. Our psyches and our egos are pre-programmed to do that, like do, accomplish, produce, da 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 da. It's like, hey, what happened to stopping and smelling the flowers and enjoying that cup of coffee and taking it easy for a moment, right? Now, then choice for number 2 is Cernunnos, life force. Express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. Yeah, absolutely. I feel like everybody, this is a very romantic kind of moon coming in, where we feel like we now know kind of who we are and what we desire in life, and what enhances our life and what doesn't, and what makes us feel good and what doesn't. And we want to be representative to that in our life. Like, listen, I'm not going to sit and have conversations with naysayers, critics, people that are harsh and or self-centered. Not happening, right? This energy gives you the goodbye, it's handled sort of energy, right? And then Serapis Bay, ascension, move into your true self, rise above the darkness, the light is here. This happens for us whenever we ask for it or look for it. This is our beautiful true north compass. It says, listen, I'm never going to underscore or give out to the universe anything that I think isn't top tier. I'm like this when I make my jewelry. I'm like this when I do reads. I'm like this when I am gifting somebody something. I want it to have meaning and substance. I don't want to just put out what's already been put out there. There's so much, you'll see so much replication of things. It doesn't matter in jewelry or whatever. That's why I don't usually like mass produce pieces. I will some pendants if people really like them. That's a gorgeous stone, so I'll do things like that. But when I make things, it's like I just do it from the heart. I actually see it when I'm in the store. And that's what this energy is. Really, really rising above any inclination to lie, cheat, steal, or do anything underhanded or low vibrational, and do your optimal best to always just be creative and vibrant and true, and relinquish any of that. We're all taught through family and things, oh, there are shortcuts, there are this and that, but we're disengaging from any of that. We are taking the beautiful path of being honest, and if it takes longer to do it well, we'll be doing that. And I love that energy. So I'm going to let you guys make your choice. I'm going to have a sip of coffee. I'm so glad I decided to do this, because I was like, my mind was starting to race, and I was like, hey, remember, you feel best when you're doing video. So let's get realigned and, get a good, strong sense of purpose and direction and go that way. Okay, so we're going to start with Diana, focused intention. Now, as mutable fire, I can be all over the grid. But what I need to do is just remind myself, why am I doing anything? Why am I making this piece of jewelry? Why am I doing this read? Why am I talking to this person? Let me give you an example. I have a beautiful person that won a contest a short while back, and she had just asked about a certain stone providing certain energies, and could she use it for this and that. And right away, when I realized she was in a predicament that is, unhelpful to her strong mental well-being and all that, I just started to research stuff for her immediately, and I started screenshotting it and doing all this. And in the middle of that, I had to stop myself, because I was like, listen, you have a phone call at this time. You have a phone call at this time. Once you dive into this information, because I want to read everything thoroughly and make sure it's right, you could be spending hours doing this. So why don't you slow your roll and allocate some time in the evening for study, and then you can do that. Otherwise, you're going to jam your calendar and have everything pushed back. It was that kind of focused intention. Listen, what is going to provide you with energy, and you can do it like thoroughly and make you feel good, and isn't going to bring you down the rabbit hole. And it was definitely coming to do a reading. So I was listening to that. So think about what you really desire, and set your sights high, and really, really have high expectations, but also ask yourself why you want that thing. Why do you want that person, place, or thing, or job, whatever it is? Okay, so you're going to have intuition coming in. So you are going to be faced with making an important decision, right? Trust your intuition. It could be anything. Ask a sign from your spirit to help you make the best choice. This is great in new moons. It is a very intuitive, beautiful, deep thinking, deep ocean kind of moon. Ask for the sign. Trust that this is the right choice for you. That's the thing. We allocate so much time prevaricating, second guessing ourselves, all of that. Forget about that. Just let the question bubble to the surface. Let the answers come in. Lock it in. Handled. You are done, right? That's it. Why are we wasting all this time overthinking, overcritical thinking? Make your choice in full awareness. Use both logic and the heart to find the answer. Honor your gut instinct. I've been doing this recently, and it works like the bomb. It really does, because guess what? Once we get critical thinking, ego, all of that stuff, and then anxiety will come in, because our brain can disengage from the simplicity of our intuition, right? So this is saying, just let it come. If that inner voice tells you to walk away from a person or situation, listen. Rely on your intuition to help you solve your dilemma right now, and trust that your body is speaking to you through intuition. It's a reliable and accurate tool, absolutely. Intuition needs to be cultivated. Practice it as often as you can. I do this with every little thing. What commercial do I think is coming up? Which cat do I think is coming in the room next? What animals are going to be out in my yard? What bird am I going to see first? Everything. I do it over and over and over and over. And they're like the little dendrites, bridges in your brain. They start to get fortified, and then they strengthen. It's like any muscle, you use it, it's going to grow. So be guided by signs as well. If you have an urge to speak to someone or join a group or head in a certain direction, do it. There's a message from your spirit. Synchronicity is really everywhere. You need to be ready and trust your intuition and really act on it right now. Group 1. You're going to have some really rich, beautiful surprises that help you. New moons do this. Please take pen to paper and say, what do I really want to find out, know, grow, let go, whatever it is, start writing it down. And then your brain will start to just your intuitive self, your subconscious, and your brain will slowly start to evaluate, and it's like little screenshots, everything going through, and it'll just be like sink or swim time. That thing needs to sink. It has no use. This thing needs to swim, like cream come to the surface. This is beautiful. This is a great idea. It will solve these things for you, and it's really beautiful how easily it works too. So that is you, group one. Beautiful energy. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, you guys. And all my links are down below. If you need a private read or anything else, come over to Instagram and get in on all the jewelry giveaways. I have posts, you'll know, you won't miss them. And I also DM the winners. Just by subscribing over here and following me over there, you're in all the giveaways as well. And then you can get your great discounts on any pieces of jewelry you see in readings. A lot of people have just been like, hey Mel, like say you see this turquoise ring, you're like, I really like that ring you had in this reading. Is it available? It's a great way to get things very quickly and effectively, and also just to have a lovely format to speak to people over in the DMs. I really love that. And again, if you need a private read, all my links are down below, and I get back to you within 48 hours. My Etsy store, everything is down there. And blessings to you guys. This new moon is really going to empower you to step forward and have this focus, intention, and bring into your life what is meant to be there. So that is you guys. So you guys, now we're going to go on to number 2. I'm going to have a sip of coffee and a pause. Yeah, I even lit a candle so I could just slow everything down. It's like being a translator for somebody that speaks very quick Arabic or something, and you hear it and you want to get those messages out, but I'm realizing they don't disappear. It's almost like a different language. It waits and it slowly comes through like a ticker tape. So I don't need to speak as quickly, but that is something in our subconscious that we've learned when we see, hear, or are participating in messages, we think we have to get it out quickly, but I feel it's important to have a calm, mellow voice when I am relaying this information, because when other people speak very quickly to me, I feel kind of rushed. So I'm trying to have this always be a chill experience for you guys, because we need more chill, right? For sure. Now, I love this because Life Force Cernunnos is all about, this often is representative of the devil and temptation and sex and overindulgence and all of this. But this is more sensual, beautiful powers that you have. Your divining passion. If you chose this, I definitely feel like you're in for this high magnetism stage after this new moon, that you're drawing in people that you're interested in and people that are just interested in you because you're having a high sensuality, law of attraction type of energy. So here's part of what is helping you right on the top of the deck. Boom. Gratitude. This always does it. Don't you love being around people that have gratitude and joy and joie de vivre, and they're just psyched for life and they're passionate about things? Absolutely. And they have that kind of raw sensuality, and they understand their body and rhythm. They're usually really good dancers, all of that. There's like an allure, right? Focus on the things that you do have rather than the things that you don't or can't have. Gratitude is another form of prayer. Practice daily and appreciate everything and everyone in your life. This is also a reminder when it comes to tasks. We can't do everything that sometimes our personal agenda sets out for us, right? Our ego is like, you should do this, this, and that. And then ask yourself, why do I think I need to do all these things? So I can say I did all those things, so I can validate how important or meaningful my life is by just task mastering myself to smithereens. No, thank you. I would rather say to somebody when they said, how was your day? It was the best. I laid in a hammock and I read a book and now I'm so relaxed. I would rather hear that and be able to say that thing here. I've been so busy. I did A, B, and C. That runs the other person down, the speaker down. So why are we running ourselves down? If just relaying what we did, this breakneck pace is doing that to somebody else, of course it's doing it to us. So also allow for yourself too to have a slower, calmer pace. Gratitude, that's when gratitude comes in, when we have time to acknowledge something and experience it beautifully. And that's what sensuality is about. Oh, this flower smells like heaven. This silk shirt feels luxurious. You know, all of that. You ever just feel like the velvety underside of rose petals? I could just do that all day. I absolutely love it. You know, if we have gratitude and we appreciate our blessings and we don't take things for granted, more things keep coming in, right? I read this thing, doesn't a rich person breathe the same air as a poor person? Don't they feel the warmth of the sun? And breeze equally. Material wealth doesn't guarantee happiness and well-being, but when you dwell on what you lack, that's when you feel like you're less than and have less than. So when we're grateful for all that we have, we encourage prosperity to enter our life in an abundant state of mind that we're already acclimated to, right? I'll do that. I'll look around and go, oh my God, I have like the best resources to create some amazing pieces today. Oh, my yard looks so green and all the birds are out there. That is prosperity and abundance to me. Calm and a beautiful environment, right? Above all else, I always crave calm and a creative atmosphere, because when that's available, I am the Queen of Cups. I can do anything for my family. I feel fulfilled. I feel prosperous, all of that. On the other hand, when we feel crowded and we feel messes and full garbages all over the house and dirty laundry, we feel the opposite of that. We feel like, oh my gosh, I'm the freaking washerwoman from hell, right? It's that sort of thing. So what are we concentrating on, that full laundry basket or that beautiful green tree with bluebirds on it? This is gratitude. So appreciate every person who comes into your life, even those that annoy us, because they're here to teach us something. I oftentimes I'll sit down and I'll watch the housewives, not because I dig their personalities, but because it's kind of like a course study in what not to do socially. Why speak ill of your friends or neighbors? It always comes back to you and creates this hotbed of problems and anxiety and all of that. And why not just observe and laugh at the silliness and things of life and have gratitude? So go one day without any form of complaining if you can. Try it right on the full moon. Affirm only that which is positive. There are many blessings in your life. Give thanks daily. Because guess what? We know how we feel when we voice that negative phrase, right? Whenever we say, I'm so tired, you start to feel tired, right? You ever see how many people that are like, I'm so tired, or I don't feel well? They usually don't look well, and they do look tired because they keep convincing themselves through the words they're using. So how about the opposite wording? Wow, I feel awake and alive. I feel good. I feel healthy. I feel strong. I'll do that. I'll be driving my car. I'm like, I feel so calm and mellow. I feel like I'm in a reggae video, and then I'll listen to music, and really our brains don't care what we tell it, but it believes us. So let's start telling it the positive things. I'm capable. This is wonderful. I am relaxed, so on and so forth. I have gratitude for everything beautiful and wonderful in my life, therefore bringing more in. And you're bringing in this beautiful, sensual, calm, strong, self-confident energy, which I really love. Group 2, beautiful, beautiful energy. I love that for you guys. Again, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe. It really helps me out so much. And if you need a private read, all my links are down below. I get them back to you within 48 hours. They are in video format, just like this, except they're private. Come over to Instagram and get away on all my jewelry giveaways. This week, I'm actually announcing it. Wednesday is a 106 carat citrine that I won at an auction at a really great price. And I was like, this is just amazing. It has to be in one of the giveaways. And I have it every single week. So that is you guys in my Etsy store. Everything is down there. And now we're going to go on to number 3, Serapis Bay. I'm going to have a sip of coffee. And I love this card. I just love this. Part of it, because it's a constant reminder that, yeah, let's get into our true, natural, higher self. Someone who is honest, someone who is forthright, someone who cares about the work and the words they set out into the universe. Always a beautiful, higher, quieter perspective. The non-thirsty person, right? I can only go on an Instagram to the people I follow, because if I go on the main feed, I see so much thirst. It makes me sad. It really does. People feel like they have to, what the hell is that? Twerk and be naked and dance, and it gets more and more, and everybody ups the ante, and they have to be more nude, they have to be more evocative. It's like, calm down. It's so palpable for someone for me that reads into the energy. I just see somebody who's starved for attention, like the Lisa Rinna type. It's like, it's not even interesting anymore, or it's not evocative, or it's not shocking. It's just done to death. And it's like, everybody calm down. This is the opposite. Let me quietly just show up and observe and participate in a nice, uplifting way. That's it. That's it. Try to raise the vibration. End of story. Not have to be the biggest, best, shiniest, nakedest deal that ever was. It's exhausting to look at that. Like, everybody calm the hell down. And I have an understanding, I'm of the same age group of them. So I realize that they're worried, as actresses and other people, that they're going to lose their gloss, their physique, and the attention that they get. But if you're constantly seeking attention, that is a problem. Because when you don't have it, you then are thirsting for more, and you think that you're lacking in something because you're not getting those likes, those retweets, or whatever the hell it is. It's not important how you feel about yourself. If you're self-assured, you don't need to be dancing all over the globe 24/7. And no, no salt to people that are doing that, but it's like, don't you have some other ways to express yourself, right? Like a beautiful poem or something that you read that can be nice, all of that. Again, you guys, this is ascension time. This is our higher selves. This is not our thirsty ass selves out there butt naked screaming for attention. It gets exhausting. The only reason I'm stuck on this is because that was like some of that came up on my loop this morning. I was like, and it just bothered me to have that be one of the first things that I saw, because usually I like quiet music. I like people that are chill, and it was just crazy. This is awesome, you guys, because this is the time. This new moon is going to provide you with a course of action. Why should you stay at the bottom of a well when a strong rope is in your hand? Take some form of action without regrets. Examine what's holding you back from taking action and cut it loose. You will get the most immediate results through acting decisively. No maybes. I'll give you a flat out answer to this. Like yesterday when I was in the bead store and I saw an amazing sales, and I was like, I love that, because then I can pass on the savings to you guys. And I'm grabbing, my basket's getting fuller and fuller, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, I set a budget, and I'm like, I might be going over. I was like, you know what, you're saving anywhere from 50 to 75% off. You put your blood, sweat, and tears into all your work. You need good materials. Why would you earn your own money, and you work hard from sun up to sundown some days? So why wouldn't you gift yourself with great resources? What the hell? Take action. Don't even look at this. Don't price anything. And I'm somebody who's absolutely not stingy in any regard for anybody else, but at times I am for myself, going, I could get so-and-so this or get so-and-so this. I'm like, you can still get so-and-so this. They can still have what they need, but guess what? You're constantly navigating around what you want for your resources, for other people. This is saying, just say yes to yourself, treat yourself, get whatever it is that makes you feel good. Go in that direction. The exercise, eating well, speaking your truth, moving to a location that's going to suit you, shutting somebody down that is a gaslighter, all of that. That's what you're going to do. And it's so healing. You're ready. Even if you feel that there's blockages, move forward. Changes are going to take changes are coming quickly, when we act on our new plans. I'm so excited for you because I can't even talk right now. You've been waiting for this opportunity to take on a new energy, and right now is the best time for you to move forward. That's why I'm so excited, and I'm speeding up and heating up, because I feel that some of you guys are taking great decisive action. 2 parents saying, no, look, this is the way it's going to be. 2 children, 2 professors, 2 institutions, 2 government, and you're just like this. 2 bosses. You're like, you're bossing up yourself. You're facing your fears and you're forging ahead. Fate and destiny have been waiting for you to move towards this space for a while, and action truly creates momentum. And as you get moving, everything else that was on hold now falls into place. You really contemplated, you meditated, you sought advice, you waited, and now is your time to act. And the energy will shift, and spirit will work with you to achieve whatever you want for your highest good. It's really behind you. Don't back down. Don't avoid. Do what you have to do. This is a turning point in your life. This new moon is so decisive in you saying yes to the things that you've been dying to say yes to, and no, and shutting off the valve on things that you're tiring of. Act with integrity and mindfully, and act like the person you are dying to become, because it really is right around this corner, and you're opening that door. I love it. You are going to gain strength and wisdom through your decisiveness too. I'm really good at fast, hard, big decisions. Like when it comes to, yes, I want that car. Yes, I want that house. Yes, I want to move. Yes, let's go across the seas and check this out. It's weird. It's the little things that drive me nuts, right? Like, oh, does this, it's crazy. Like planting a garden or stuff like that. But big things that have impact, I know intuitively right away, and I take action, because I know that we can talk ourselves out of anything, and you're not doing that. You're talking yourself into something great and fantastic. So that is you, group 3. Beautiful energy, you guys. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. Subscribe. It definitely helps me out. And come over to Instagram, Sparkrist11. You can get in on all the giveaways, the free reads, the free jewelry, everything. It's always in a big post. You'll know it's every week. And I also notify you through your DMs just by subscribing over here and following over there. You're automatically entered, so you don't have to do any work, any of that. And I appreciate all you guys for all your lovely feedback and you participating and getting all excited about it. And I really love that. So yeah, and also any jewelry you ever see in this, you just DM me and go, oh Mel, I like that howlite piece. And I get right back to you, and I let you know what's going on, how long. And I also do custom things. So for a lot of people, they're like, I like this, but I would like this in rose quartz, so on and so forth. And I'm able to, flip flip the switch and make it up a little different and customize it for you as well. So thank you guys. Love and light.